In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how I scaled my business AdOutreach to over $12 million a year in revenue. That's over $1 million a month, every single month in revenue for my business. Now, this is a marketing consulting company where we help business owners learn how to run YouTube ads, to get consistent leads and sales, and also how to build profitable YouTube channels. Now, I was able to scale this business, and that's exactly what I'm gonna dive into in this video. Let's get started. You know that I built a profitable YouTube channel that was able to consistently earn me income, and I was able to pull myself out of that business. Now, what I realized is as I was growing the YouTube channel, all of a sudden I had all these different sponsors coming up, all these different apps that wanted me to promote videos. And one day there was one particular app, it was a social media networking app, that they sponsored one of my AppFind videos. And I put the video on YouTube, it got lots of views, it got lots of downloads, and they were incredibly excited. And they said, hey, can you post the same video again next week? We'd love to get more downloads. And the funny thing is, if you know how social media works and YouTube works, you can't just post the same video to the same channel expecting to repeat the results because people have already seen that video. It's like if I posted this same video next week, right? It's a video that people have already seen, they've already consumed it. Maybe you'll get a couple of stragglers, but it's not gonna really work that way. So I reached back out to them and I said, hey, it's not actually gonna work as well to actually take the same video and just duplicate it and publish it next week. But what if we do something a little different? They said, okay, we're listening. And this was about 7 years ago, by the way. It's about 7 years ago. They said, okay, we're listening. And I said, what if we take that video and we run it as a YouTube ad? And we reach more people who are similar to those who watched the original video. We already know the video worked, it got a lot of people to download. What if we just reach more people with an ad? Now, they were a little skeptical. They said, hey, let's just do $500. Let's see what can happen. Took that video, and for $500 in 1 week, we got over 11,000 users for their app. They were blown away. The results were better than any other campaign that they were running before. And what I didn't realize at the time is that they were actually looking to pay $1 per user, per free user that they got to sign up for the app. And so that return, $500 for 11,000 users, was the biggest that they had seen so far. Now, they called me up and they said, it's fantastic, let's keep running that. And of course we did, we continued to run that. Then they had other different, apps that they wanted me to promote and different opportunities. They even, called me up and they said, hey, we'd love for you to drop out of college, which I was in at the time, fly out to Silicon Valley, join our company, get stock options, get a cushy salary. And I turned it down because I decided I wanted to build this myself, but I saw this as a massive opportunity. This is really important if you're watching this video, is to really understand that there's different pivot points that you can find in your business, right? There might be a point in your business where you say, hey, wait a second, I found another opportunity that's even bigger. And so I had my YouTube channel, it was profitable. At the time, it was probably earning around $150,000 per year. Obviously now it's closer to 200 to 250,000. And what I was able to do is say, hey, I've got this channel, pays for my entire income, pays for my entire lifestyle, my expenses, pays for all of that. And now I can use the money that I had from that and actually reinvest it into building my next business, AdOutreach. And so originally what we did is we started working with mobile apps. So we did YouTube ads for mobile apps. We drove millions of downloads, worked with dozens of companies, some of the biggest app names, and we were actually driving a lot of different downloads. And what I realized was, wait a second, I don't have to just use YouTube ads for mobile apps. I can actually do YouTube ads for a lot more. Because I started to use YouTube ads to run to a webinar where I taught people how I was doing YouTube ads for mobile apps. And I said, wait a second, I can actually take these YouTube ads and train people on how to do this myself. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I pivoted AdOutreach entirely and decided to start training people on how they can use YouTube ads to get leads and sales. I changed the name to AdOutreach, and that is where that was born. And so since then, we've been able to scale up and scale AdOutreach to over $1 million a month in revenue. We now have over 45 team members that are spread out across the United States. We're actually building our own in-person office right here in Austin, Texas, which is really exciting. We just sign in a 6,500 square foot office. You'll start to see videos filmed there soon. And what I was able to do was bring more and more people on to actually continue to grow the business. Now we've worked with thousands of clients, help them scale their businesses using YouTube ads. And we've also, of course, used YouTube ads for ourselves to grow our business. That's a big key part of it, is using YouTube ads to get people to watch a webinar. And then from there, book a strategy call, which is a free strategy call where they can learn the strategy about YouTube. Now they can take that and run with it, or they can decide to work with us and become a client. And then of course, we're able to help them scale their business. And then we of course get revenue that allows us to grow. And that's what we've been able to do. And so now we recently were on the Inc. 5000, number 87 fastest growing company in America, which is just so exciting. We have an incredible team. I call them the Dream Team. Be sure to check out my video on building a dream team as well and what's so important about building an incredible team. And we just really put our clients first, focusing on getting the absolute best results. We have pages basically like a mile long with all the testimonials, results, case studies that our clients are able to achieve with YouTube ads, and all of that compounded to allow us to grow and produce now over $1 million a month. Now, what we're doing right now is we're actually scaling to 2 million and then 3 million, and we're gonna continue to grow AdOutreach, and I'm gonna keep you updated every step of the way. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video or an update. Now, this is kind of the quicker version of everything that happened along the way, but what I wanted to do was talk about the pivot points, the different areas, and how the business came to be. And then throughout this channel, I'm gonna be breaking down some of the individual lessons that I've learned on scaling a business. One of my favorites is on the marketer's mindset, which is integral to testing things, learning what works, what doesn't work, and then doubling down on what works so you can continue to scale and grow. So hopefully you found this video valuable. If you want to build your own YouTube channel or you want to grow a business with YouTube ads, the links for all of that will be down in the description below. And I'm so excited to help you grow your business. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, hit the bell icon so you never miss another video where we dive into business growth, how to grow your business mindset, and also YouTube ads and building profitable YouTube channels. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.